Have you noticed something weird happening in the car world lately? If you live in North America, you might feel like you're watching a party through a locked window. But if you live in Australia, the UK, or Southeast Asia, that party is already parked in your driveway. Today, we are diving deep into a massive data analysis of millions of Reddit conversations from mid-2025 to early 2026. We wanted to answer one question. How does the internet really feel about Chinese car brands today? Spoiler alert, the days of calling them cheap, low-quality alternatives are completely dead. We are witnessing a massive cognitive leap. Let's break down the data. Our Reddit sample analysis shows a massive split in how different parts of the world experience this EV revolution. In open markets like Australia and the UK, forums like Cars Australia and Car Talk UK have completely shifted their tone. Users aren't asking if they should buy a Chinese EV. They're asking which one to buy. Brands like BYD and MG have rapidly transitioned into mainstream value choices. But then you look at North American-dominated subreddits like R Cars and R Technology. Here, Chinese EVs have become the ultimate forbidden fruit. Because of heavy tariffs and trade policies, American and Canadian users are experiencing massive FOMO, fear of missing out. They are watching from afar, realizing they are locked out of some of the most competitive, tech-heavy vehicles on the planet, leaving their domestic market feeling stagnant. Just a few years ago, Chinese cars were only compared to other Chinese cars. Now, they are hunting the industry giants. Look at Baby Day versus Tesla. This is the most frequently debated matchup on Reddit right now. The consensus? BYD is winning on value for money, interior quality, and model diversity, while Tesla is struggling with a declining brand halo, partly due to slow product updates and CEO controversies. Some users are even calling BYD the new Toyota. And then there's Xiaomi. When Xiaomi dropped the SU7 and YU7, they didn't just build a car, they built a rolling smartphone. Reddit users are genuinely comparing the Suqi Ultra's Nürburgring performance to the Porsche Taycan. It's being hailed as the spiritual successor to the cancelled Apple car, defining a new era of tech luxury. If there's one phrase that dominates the Reddit sentiment analysis, it's configuration overflow. Users are genuinely shocked by what they get for their money. Ventilated seats, 360. Degree, cameras, semi-solid-state batteries, and insane 5-minute charging speeds features that European and American automakers charge thousands of dollars for, or reserve for luxury trims, are just standard in a mid-range Chinese EV. Western automakers' product gaps in the entry-level market make Chinese brands the only logical choice. Even traditional industry leaders are getting nervous. Ford's CEO openly praising Chinese EV tech is a quote repeatedly weaponized by Reddit users to prove THAT China speed is leaving legacy automakers in the dust. But it's not all sunshine and perfectly fitted panel gaps. The data reveals a massive, stubborn barrier: the trust deficit. On tech and world news forums, geopolitical anxieties are loud. Users are deeply concerned about data privacy, remote control capabilities, and data transmission back to China. For a significant chunk of users, this is a hard deal breaker, no matter how good the car is. And for actual owners in places like Australia and the UK, a more practical nightmare is emerging: after-sales service. While the cars themselves are built well, if you get into a fender bender, you might be waiting months for a spare part. The localized repair networks just haven't caught up to the hyper-fast sales growth. So where does this leave us in 2026? The verdict from the internet is clear. Chinese automakers have already won the technology and the hardware battle. They have successfully shed the cheap quality stereotype and replaced it with an image of high performance and intelligence. But building a great car is only step one. The final boss for these brands isn't proving their 0 to 60 times anymore. It's building long-term brand trust, fixing their past supply chains, and navigating a minefield of global politics. If they can figure that out, the traditional auto industry isn't just facing competition, they are facing an existential threat. What do you think? Do the privacy concerns keep you away? Let me know in the comments below. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.